Hello, it's Raina with Lylo Crafts, and today I am coming on to make some bee journal ephemera. So won't you stay tuned and craft with me? And please know that this is one of the giveaway videos, you guys. And so I'm going to be asking a question of the day in a little bit, and then you have to just put the answer to the question of that day in the comments below, and be a subscriber to my channel, be 18 years of age and older, and you will get one entry into the giveaway. And what I'm giving away this month is a $10 PayPal, 10 US dollars PayPal gift. So that can be for anybody, US or international, and this is not sponsored by YouTube in any way. And so what you see here is I got this piece of junk mail from the insurer, and I've got these little digitals, and it's really nice cardstock. And so I thought, you know what, this is gonna be perfect to create these little tags or to be able to mount something on the other side. So in order to not have to glue twice, and this I'm gonna use as part of a cover of a little quick composition book that I'm going to be making for a sweet friend. And so I am going to use this as the cover piece. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just going around the edges, and this is nice and secure now that it is glued onto this piece of, junk mail cardstock, right? These, after all, I do like to say that the things I'm making do contain some real junky junk in them, so that we are repurposing things so that they do not go into the landfill. All right, so isn't that so cute, right? Okay, now I think I want to back it onto this paper here. Now, I'm not sure, that does not look like it's going to stand out that much, but this is my composition book, and I thought that would be so sweet, and it is sweet on there. So I think I'm going to still go with that. So the first thing I'm going to do is ink around these edges to give it a little more definition to stand out from that peach of what I'm going to do. So I am using Black Soot Distress ink this morning. And that honestly is because I do want a bigger contrast. And I am not going to ink around all the edges of everything because I'm not sure that this sweet friend likes that look or not. And so I'm just going to leave that a little bit plain. Okay, so I've got this, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to glue this onto this peach paper here. And I do want to go close to the edges because I am not going to be sewing this. Okay, so if you don't sew it, you got to really make sure you put enough glue so that it will stick really well. And let's see here, maybe just about like that. Okay, I'm really pushing down hard to ensure that the glue gets all the way to the edges. Okay, so to make this a little easier to work with, I'm just going to cut a piece off. I'm going to try and just go around this, leaving approximately the same width. And I believe this is called kiss cutting, where you don't go all the way to the edge, which would be a fussy cut, but you leave a little bit of the edge. So I'm going to speed this up for the rest of this. Okay, so there we have it. I'm just going to go around the edge of this with some of my ink here. Now I have that. And in order to tie this composition book closed, I want to use some pretty lace. Okay, so I've got this lace here, and I'm going to use this scallop one. If you watch my channel, you know I love me a scallop. I just cannot resist a scallop. So let me take that pin out here. And what I want to do is measure this to go around the back. And I want the scallops pointed down. Okay, and then I want to leave enough lace to tie. But I don't think, which for me, I like to leave about 12 inches. I'm going to put this about in the middle, right here. So now that I've got that in the middle, I'm just going to take a little bit of this fabric tag and just go across and down and lay my sweet lace right on top of that. I'm going to just blot off any excess, okay, and allow that to dry. And then I'm going to come around here and do the same thing back here. Put a couple lines of glue right here to be able to put my sweet lace in. And I want to line that up with the tie on the front side. Dab off the excess. And what I'm trying to do is use up the scraps that I have from these few little cuts in this project. I want you to see that you can use happy non-vintage regular paper along with vintage. So this would make a beautiful vintage cover as well. I am gonna go ahead and apply my glue to this. And so I love these sweet hearts, especially this pinky peachy one right here. And when you are fussy cutting, if you turn your item like this, and then you leave your scissors pretty much in place, it makes it easier to fussy cut, especially as you go around edges or corners or making circles. All right, so what is your favorite thing to do in crafting? Okay, so what is your favorite thing to do in crafting? Is that stamping? Is it die cutting? Is it journal making? Is it embellishment making? Is it coloring? I mean, and it can be anything creative. So let me know in the comments what your favorite crafting thing is. And I'll put it right there. Okay. So now I've got the back, and I think I want to use this little one right here for the back. Just rough cutting that, and then I'm gonna take my little junk mail and I'm gonna cut it out. And ink. And this time I think I'm gonna use this. Applying glue generously. My blade needs to be changed, so I'm going to have to get to Michael's to get another one. So when it leaves the fray, I'm just going to go ahead and clip that off. It looks like I did not make this quite even on the bottom. This time I'm just going to scallop these edges. And if you're wondering where I got this paper, this was from one of my recent Hobby Lobby hauls, the 75% off paper when they marked it down. And I knew that I wanted to do a bead journal, not just a bee composition book, but a whole bead journal. So I bought this, but there's so much paper I'll be able to do both, which is super exciting. Super exciting. Okay, so put that in. Okay. Love that. I love that. Oh, that is so sweet. I'm going to use this little pinky one. Again, I'm going to speed this up. And ink. Okay, there we go. So I've got that done. So there you have it. That's what I'm going to share with you today. So I will show you the completed project then on the next video or maybe the next installment of the Bee and Sunflower Journal video series, which is every Monday in September. So thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.